Viewers, tensions in West Asia spiraling fast. Israel and Iran are now locked in open military confrontation with missile strikes, drone attacks and rising casualties on both sides. Now, as fears of a wider regional war grow, global powers are calling for calm, but neither side is showing any signs of backing down.
The crisis in West Asia is rapidly escalating and the world is on tenterhooks. After Israel launched precision strikes against Iran to crush the Islamic nation's nuclear program, Iran launched a series of counterstrikes in the form of drone attacks on Israel. Visuals show a wave of Iranian drones being intercepted by Israel's air defense system, including its Iron Dome, which engaged a number of drones, but some projectiles did manage to penetrate. The ballistic missile strikes triggered explosions and destroyed a number of buildings and vehicles. At least 40 people have sustained injuries in the Iranian strikes.
When we come here to the site, we see the site that there is a lot of injured here, and with the search and rescue, we start to search them and take them to the hospital. We see a lot of damage, and as you can see, it is a very big site. And now what we are doing now, we are going from house to house to see that anybody is in the house, and so we can close the site.
But Israel seems determined that it won't stop before it thwarts Iran's nuclear and ballistic program.
We're in the midst of one of the greatest military operations in history, Operation Rising Lion. The Islamic regime, which has oppressed you for nearly 50 years, threatens to destroy my country, the State of Israel. The objective of Israel's military operation is to remove this threat, both the nuclear threat and the ballistic missile threat to Israel. In the past 24 hours, we've taken out top military commanders, senior nuclear scientists, the Islamic regime's most significant enrichment facility, and a large portion of its ballistic missile arsenal. More is on the way. The regime doesn't know what hit them. They don't know what will hit them.
Iran, already reeling from the preemptive strikes from Israel, is now facing the prospect of a full-scale Operation Rising Lion. In its response to the Iranian counter, Israel launched a second series of attacks on Iran. Iran's military infrastructure was struck in Zanjan and Asadabad. Iran's UN ambassador has admitted that at least 78 people were killed in the strikes and more than 320 were injured. With both Israel and Iran on the offensive, world leaders have urged both nations to defuse the situation, but so far, de-escalation seems unlikely. Bureau Report, India Today.